So, episode 2 starts out with Callahan whispering sweet nothings to Kyle. He's really working him. I just hope Kyle realizes what's happening. But I don't know, it's Kyle. So here we are with the new girl again, and there's a prisoner who's tripping, saying he needs to see his counselor or somebody, and he's banging his head up against the bars, and they're all bloody. And she's all freaked out. Like, I get it, she's green, I get it, but she what the guy took, then he took a shank or shiv or whatever and stabbed himself in the neck with it, and she freaked out. And then Kyle mustered up enough energy with his broken ribs to get to the gate to tell her to call for backup. Now look, you're new, but did you really need Kyle to tell you to call for backup? Seriously. Carney's on the phone with Mike, and Mike is just annoyed at everything, and he's Mike's extra mean this season, and I'm not mad at it. But he was telling Carney he needs to start doing what he needs to do to get in good with the warden, so that he can be assigned to Kyle or in the vicinity or whatever. And he told him find out who's housed with him. And when he said find out who's housed with him, I was like, oh shoot, he doesn't know Callahan is in there with Kyle. When he finds out, oof. So, and also Mike called Tracy to let her know to call him before she tries to go see Kyle, because of the way he looks. He wants to give her a heads up. So, and then they are interrogating the guy they pulled from the car, one of the guys who tried to kill Bunny. But this guy isn't, he's not giving him anything. Frank and Bunny meet, and Frank tells him that he was the one who killed the Russians on the train tracks, and he told him he did that for him, so that his territory is all his, but he wants to be partners, of course. So Bunny agreed, I think, to give him 20%, and I guess Frank's going to, I don't know, he's going to clear the way, protect him, whatever, drug dealing stuff. So apparently Frank's a big deal. Bunny seems to like this idea, and so they shake hands, and then Frank says, I need to meet Mike. So I guess Bunny's going to make that happen. Mike speaks to the warden, and he's like, what's going on? My brother, I thought you were going to, we had a deal. And she was like, we didn't have a deal. She's like, this is my first week. Give me a beat. And he said, so what about our agreement? She said, we didn't have an agreement. She said, I said I would keep your brother alive, and he's alive, isn't he? And Mike's pissed. He was like, if something happens to my brother, okay, you'll see. So her deputy warden here, which I cannot believe I didn't catch who this was, but